We're going to a trunk or treat. Pele's having a freak out.
Yeah, we were going to give out candy at the trunk or treat, but
there were no sign-ups. It was unclear on how to do so.
Yeah, like it's for my workplace, and the email said park somewhere else because activities are going to be held in the back parking lot. So then I was like, oh, well, okay, so are we not supposed to give out candy from our trunk? And then, like, right before we left, people were posting pictures of them giving out candy from their trunks. So I was just like, oh, okay.
Well, we got to deal with this whiny baby.
Yeah, and then we were taking Pele with us, and I was like, okay, I'm not putting up with him for 3 hours. It's not happening. And we've got another Halloween party to go to tonight, where I will not be wearing this. I have a surprise costume.
As do I, maybe. Not really.
Oh, gosh, the sun is bright.
When does the sun exist? You've never done anything for me.
But,
I didn't vote for it.
Anyway, instead I'm wearing my cake-worthy Poison Pumpkin Spice Latte shirt.
I borrowed a Haunted Mansion shirt because Chelsea said it was sufficiently Halloween-y.
Yeah, and none of the shirts that Caleb had were, so.
No.
And I'm all about Halloween. All about it.
I know nothing of Haunted Mansion except vague ideas of what she's told me. And apparently there's a barbershop quartet.
I've made you watch a
There's 999 ghosts. You made me watch a bunch of them, but you couldn't make me pay attention.
They always have room for one more.
Mm-hmm. You get murdered at the end of the ride, I think.
That's what it's supposed to be simulates, yes.
Mm-hmm. When, during his later years, Walt Disney went mad and had an out-of-body experience to see death itself. Yes, according to Walt Disney, he heard that music at the gates of hell.
No, because the Imagineers came up with the ride, not Walt Disney himself, you silly goose.
Many of the rides at Disney were created from maddened scribblings found at the bottom of Walt Disney's desk. He didn't remember writing.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, Pele is having a flip out. Like, we don't know what's wrong with him right now.
No. We think he doesn't know, like, Halloween's gotta be weird for a dog. He doesn't know what's happening. He's dressed as a lobster. We're hauling him around. There's crazy people dressed everywhere. This day doesn't make any sense to him.
No, and honestly, I don't blame him. He's got a bucket full of treats up here. He doesn't know why he can't have them all.
No, it's crazy.
And then he was left alone most of the day yesterday because Caleb eventually came to my house, and then I was gone till almost 1:30 this morning because I went and watched scary movies in a movie theater.
That long. I got to him by about 7 o'clock.
I know. It's just he's used to me being there.
True. He is used to that. Last night he just sat with me the whole time until you came back.
Yeah, he wouldn't go to sleep. He wouldn't come to the bedroom. He wouldn't do anything until I got home. And
he does not know what bed means without her there.
Yeah, and I mean, I wanted to have fun, and I wanted to watch my spooky movies.
She wanted a t-shirt.
I did want a t-shirt, and because Real to Real, and you all can know this for next Halloween, every year now, does Friday Night Frights, where every single Friday during the month of October, I almost said the month of Halloween, same difference. Every single year during the month of October, they show 2 movies on Friday nights, 2 scary movies. I mean, they show multiple other movies. Like, they still have other movies going on during this,
They have other movies, but this seems to be a big draw for them.
Yeah.
They specially opened just to sell tickets to people for that.
Yeah, I mean, and last night was A Nightmare on Elm Street and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, both the original ones, not those remakes. So.
Nope, those probably cost more to show.
Well, I mean, and also I have great disdain for the remakes.
Why do you hate the remakes so much? Is it Rob Zombie?
No, I mean, like, different people did the remakes, but I just have a great dislike for them.
Too spook, not enough spook, wrong spook.
Wrong spook.
Too much gore.
I mean, if they worked the first time, they shouldn't be remade. And of course, they all have a million sequels, so.
True, I feel neither of those movies deserve any more sequels. They've ran out of ideas.
But even Wes Craven was done with A Nightmare on Elm Street after the first one.
Yeah.
Until, like, A New Nightmare, I think, was the one he came back for.
They had Dream Warriors, the one where they go to space, the one where they meet Abbott and Costello. Said by many to be dark and terribly disturbing. Especially that scene where Costello ate Freddy alive.
I mean, they never met Abbott and Costello, and they never went to space. And
wasn't there one with Jason in space or somebody?
Yeah, there was. That did happen.
And you're saying there was not one where they met Abbott and Costello?
Yeah, there's none.
The Wolfman met Abbott and Costello, as did the Mummy, and possibly Dracula.
Yeah.
I don't know about the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Anyway, so I went to that last night, and it was fantastic. The people sitting next to me were dressed up like the Belcher kids from Bob's Burgers.
They were she sent me a picture, they were very tall and bearded. It was kind of great.
It was lovely. Except for Jean. Jean was a shorter woman.
That basically describes Jean.
It was wonderful, and I mean, they had never seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They were very confused for most of that movie.
Why is that?
Well, I guess it wasn't anything like the sequels or the prequel or the remake.
Mm-hmm. There was no space, you're saying? Abbott and Costello didn't kill all those sexy teenagers in it?
It's not Texas Chainsaw. But Matthew McConaughey was in the prequel.
Really? Who did he play?
I can't remember who he played.
I feel like Matthew McConaughey does not belong in any horror movie whatsoever.
It was like one of his first roles. So, a lot of actors, like, their first roles are in scary movies.
I get that. I mean,
Like
that was Bruce Campbell's first and only roles.
Kevin Bacon got killed in Friday the 13th. So
True.
I mean, a lot of people, like Jamie Lee Curtis, her first roles, plural, were in scary movies, and she killed it. Which, I mean, her mom is most famous for Psycho. She was Marion Crane. She got killed in the shower. Which we're watching that tomorrow.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're watching a bunch of scary movies tomorrow.
That's really our plan. I got cheap beer from Aldi. We're going to sit around and watch scary movies like that. It's going to be a good day.
You've not seen a lot of scary movies.
I really haven't.
No, just really a lot of the ones that I've shown you.
Yeah. Army of Darkness, so far my favorite horror series. Well, Evil Dead.
Not Army of Darkness. But,
I feel like Army of Darkness is a cooler name.
And you also liked It Follows.
It Follows, true, but it didn't have Ash.
I mean, well, and those are also two very different types of...
I want a
horror
crossover
movies.
where the monster just keeps walking past Ash. He has to keep trying to catch it.
Well, like I said, they're two very different genres.
They are. They should not be crossed over. Because It Follows is actually a very suspenseful horror movie. Lots of it's like a chase movie, but very slow.
It's more like how the older horror movies were, and the soundtrack is that great synth soundtrack.
And Army of Darkness has a man with a chainsaw for a hand who wields a shotgun.
We should go to one of those.
I want to go to a judgmental house. It's like a judgment house.
Look terrible with that outfit.
Yeah, it really gets people to turn their lives around. One judgy insult at a time.
I have opinions about judgment houses, but that'll be for a different day. And it's not because I don't appreciate religion and I don't believe in God or anything like that, because I do, but I have opinions about them.
I've never been to one. Are they like a Jack Chick track brought to life?
Yes.
R.I.P. in peace, Jack Chick. You will be missed.
But I have opinions about them.
Who else will provide us with endless hours of humor?
Anyway, so, but yeah, I really appreciated It Follows. Today, though, we've spent the day watching the newest season of Black Mirror.
Some of those episodes were so weird.
And they, like, the second episode of that season is my favorite so far. Yeah, playtest?
Yeah, it's an actual look inside the development process for Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus, Hideo Kojima's new game.
It's my favorite. It's a true horror piece, and I really loved it. And the guy that plays in it, the only thing I've seen him in ever was 22 Jump Street, and that man needs more roles.
He does. That was a good episode. Like, for traditional horror, that's been probably one of their best episodes besides White Bear.
Yeah, I mean, it was so good. And it's we've almost finished the entire season. We have one episode left. And it's starring the woman who voiced Merida.
I really like...
pretty excited.
Do you remember the name or the number of the episode with Braun in it?
I think it was 3.
I just kept describing that whole episode using that terrible Law and Order Special Victims Unit plot meme, and it just makes more sense.
But that episode, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, that's probably one of the more realistic episodes.
It really is. It's one of the episodes that, like, very much takes place in the present. Like, most of them are like, ooh, spooky VR, or ooh, spooky use of social media. And this one's like, I don't know how to describe it without being incredibly vulgar or spoiling it.
Yeah, you just need to watch it. Just watch the new season of Black Mirror,
the old seasons.
Yeah, I mean, watch
unless you
all of Black
hate
Mirror.
good TV.
Watch it. I mean, if you miss Twilight Zone and you're not turned off by vulgar language or
violence or nudity, or spooky VR.
Basically, if you aren't turned off by HBO and you're not turned off and you enjoy Twilight Zone, just watch it.
At some point, we need to watch Westworld to get hold of that too.
Yeah.
Or, as I believe it should be called, Total Yeehaw.
We need to still watch Ash vs. Evil Dead.
True. But are we about to AT&T?
No, we are not. We will be there in probably.
Okay, so what do you think about them trying to buy out Warner Brothers?
Well, I don't really like to talk about my workplace.
Okay, that works.
Very much.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I really can't because
I can talk about whatever I want, though.
You can, but you can also create your own YouTube channel and do that.
I totally hope, though, that this somehow leads to you getting to work for HBO, though.
We do talk about that sometimes at work, about how we would like to get transferred to the HBO department.
You think of all the roles you could have on Game of Thrones. You could be the new Tyrion.
That's not the case. I'm not that sure.
You aren't. You'd have to, like, crouch the whole time.
Anyway. We're not going to talk about my workplace, though. Because I like it.
You seem like you have fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but
What else is there that we've done?
Today we haven't done too much. You went to grocery stores.
Yep.
I went to sleep.
I went to Aldi and they've started selling their own beer, but it's all rip-offs and it's kind of hilarious. Like, it's like Wacky Package's tier of
But
rip-off.
it's not bad.
It's not bad, it's just kind of funny how instead of Angry Orchard, it's Wicked Grove. It has like its own little backstory on the back of the bottle too. Like, you've gone very far with this. And they have Belgium beer, which is definitely not Heineken.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. I really actually enjoyed that Wicked Grove. It was really good.
It tastes like apple juice, honestly.
It did, but I kind of appreciated that. Like,
Yeah, it was good. It was more like woodchuck than like
I've had woodchuck though. I don't really like woodchuck.
I thought it was lighter than Angry Orchard.
Yeah, it was. It was lighter. I don't know if I got a bad batch of woodchuck the only time I've ever tried it. It was actually before I turned 21. But
You admitted to a crime.
hey, I had friends who were older, and they would just sometimes.
Well, it looks like you need to start naming some names to get off the hook. Who are your allies in the Communist Party? I'm always here to root out communism. Also, Paley's actually calming down. Possibly because he no longer has to wear this adorable hat. Pele heard adorable and knows that first hit. I'm wearing it now. It's my hat, Pele.
Caleb's been trying to let me talk him into being a lobster for the Halloween party tonight.
Or
all day.
We would have to start this much earlier on, but we could have been the B-52s and Pele could have been a rock lobster.
That might happen next year.
Yes.
We're in talks for many Halloween costumes next year. This
True.
year, We were also talking about being Hulk Hogan in the Yeti, but that fell through.
Yeah, she wanted to go like with a very realistic Hulk Hogan costume, and those are difficult to obtain since the WWE dropped him for being...
I mean, you can still get all the things on Amazon, including actual wrestling boots.
Yes,
But
he said some things that the WWE considered offensive, which is impressive on some level.
He also had a sex tape leak.
Still, to get kicked out of pro wrestling after all this time, that takes a lot of work.
It does.
Like, you have to be working at it.
Yeah.
In the 80s, this guy had a court case because they were delivering steroids to the corporate offices for him.
Yeah, I mean, Hulk Hogan's kind of a mess.
They all are.
But we love Hulk Hogan anyway.
We do.
Just not because he's racist.
We love the idea of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Not
I
what
mean,
he's become.
He is a real American.
Fighting for the rights of every man, but especially the little Hulksters.
We also this year thought about being Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone from Rhinestone.
That would be difficult, though.
A little
As
bit.
where would I get an outfit that fabulous except for the pyramid that houses Porter Wagner's body? It's in Memphis. Look it up. They have a pyramid.
Next year we're already starting on some ideas. Some of them are very lazy.
They are.
Some of them not so much.
Some of them are brilliant.
Some of them require actual lighting going through outfits.
Yes. Some part of me also just wants to find a gigantic suit and be David Bryan from the Talking Heads. But I just want to be 80s new wave musicians for Halloween. That's all I want in life. It could be Adam Ant.
Some part of me is like wanting to do just adorable couples costumes involving our dog.
Or we could be the Talking Heads.
Or we could be a Lady in the Tramp and Pele could be spaghetti.
Don't be upsetting. Pele's spaghetti. We could not find a spaghetti outfit for Pele. That's what we
No,
would've done.
Target had one this year, and I was just like, yes, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be Lady, Caleb will be the Tramp, and then Pele will be spaghetti, and it'll be the most precious thing to ever exist.
Two people being dogs, the dog being spaghetti. How much more high art can you get?
And then we went to Target, they didn't have it. So
They had a lobster.
well, I picked up a BB-8 costume, and then the BB-8 costume looked kind of dirty, so we decided Pele would be a lobster instead.
It's much cuter.
But we are almost to my place of employment. So for right now, we are going to turn this off
Say bye, Pele.
because it's a one take.
Demand them like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, Pele would like it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to see more cuteness from Pele.
We'll have him do stupid tricks.
Yeah, and also you'll get to see him walk around in a lobster suit too, because
Yes.
we're gonna film a little bit of that.
Now we'll try to make him edit a video one day so we can put him at a desk with a little pair of glasses on. It'd be adorable.
Oh gosh.
Okay, we're out. Bye.